Good afternoon, everybody. This is John Smith, another live stream session for ATB Travel and American Travel Bureau for you, our home-based agents, and the agents across the country. As you well know, we're in 11 different countries, so we're live streaming today, and we'll have more folks coming on as we get through this. Last week, of course, was a little bit different. We didn't have everything set up properly, so we made for sure we got everything set up properly, and we have Amanda here this afternoon to help with her super technical skills. So as we're going, you can type questions in. Where you go over there, you can say hi to the other folks, but type those in. I will not see those questions, but Amanda will relay those questions to me as we go through this after my presentation, my little talk with you about what's going on, and I will address any one of those questions. Today is May 19th, 2019, and it is my youngest brother's birthday, who resides in the little town of Bel Air, Ohio. So a lot of Ohioans on here also. So happy birthday, my brother Greg. Well, get started right away. I just want to let you know that I want you to no longer book, and I've been telling you this for about the past 3 weeks, through TelExpress. We've been having most difficulty getting any commissions from them, and it's because many of you book net and it doesn't let you know that. And so with the problems with that, use something that works well. I personally recommend what we use in the office, and that's Beds Online. There's a couple reasons why I use Beds Online. One, the program works very, very well. And the commissions is always higher. You go up to 14, sometimes even 18% commission on Beds Online. Why not get the best commissions? Instead of being stuck at 10%, go to 14 to 18%. Better commissions, better program. It is solid. So you can use that. And of course, some use TripSet, which is our old CCRA program. You can use that as well. They all are very good with paying commissions. But Hotel Express, no, we're trying to block that. And of course, Ensemble will be getting rid of that also. So to let you know about, we've researched. So if you ain't got commissions on it, call the hotel. Call the hotel yourself and see if there was commissions, and if they would, and if they release the commissions, make for sure you find out the date of the check, also the amount of the check, and the check number, okay? So the check number, the amount, and the date. So if we have those three, we can go in and query the system and find out and get your commissions paid. That's sad. So anyway, Celebrity Cruise is having a memorial sale, so you ought to know about that. And it's for the bonus details. And some of those, I'm going to read what they are. This comes from Belle. She keeps me up to speed, so I got to read it. It's free classic beverage package when choosing the price only rate. That's the sale rate. This applies to stateroom categories for inside, ocean with a veranda, concierge class, and the aqua class. It's combinable with the May savings offer. Oh, excuse me. You notice I didn't cough inside my elbow, but I'm in my house here, so if I'm outside and around anybody, I'll cough in the elbow or sneeze in my elbow. So this is combinable with any May savings, combinable with FCCs, your future cruise credits. So this is really good. Combinable with the Captain's Club Savings Officer at prevailing rates. Plus, you get 50% reduced cruise fare for additional guests. That's the third, fourth, and fifth in a cabin. 50% or triples, quads, family stateroom. So that's great. Now the retreat. The retreat is the first two guests in a suite. They can receive the premium beverage package, the unlimited high-speed Wi-Fi, and prepaid gratuities. It's $150 to spend on board credit. So book now. That's great. $150 on board credit. And I'll tell you, they're filling up. The booking window, darn it, I haven't coughed all day. It's May 26 or May 22 to May 26, and the applicable sailings are for anything from October the 3rd, 2020 through May the 4th, 2022. That's a huge window. October 2020 through May 2022. And the booking window is right now, May 22 to May 26 only. So that's 3 days from now. So get ready. That's, May 22nd, go in and get those bookings. Those are tremendous offers. And your clients will love that. Call your clients. They may have future cruise credit. Get them in this. And you're also going to get credit. You're going to get commissions on it. They protected your commissions. You got commissions. Now you get to earn it again. And plus all of these deals. Great stuff, guys. Also, now, Yalla Tours. They wanted to please let us note that the Dubai Expo, the World Fair, has been postponed to October 2021 through March 31st, 2022. So that is the Dubai Expo. Now, we know we've had a lot of people going to that, and frankly, we've found that they can get the future credit on that, or Yalla is even giving them a refund. So we've had both. We've had some extend their tour credit, and we've had a lot that wanted their refund as well. So Yalla is processing refunds. Now, when you get the refunds, those aren't going back on your credit card right away. I have had some cancellations that I canceled over 60 days ago, and they're still telling me it might be 90 days before we see that on your credit card. So all you can do is contact the vendor and keep asking them when they're going to process it, because it's taking them 90 to 120 days, and they're telling all the travel advisors to be patient. So be patient with the refunds, and they will put it back on your credit card. I know you spent the money. I know you expected to go, but we've not seen ever this happen in our industry before. We got hit first, we got hit the hardest, and we got hit a little longer. But guess what? When we come back, we're going to come back just screaming. So I promise you that. You're going to see that. It may be different, but people want to travel. They just can't wait to get out. Now, Royal Caribbean, they're having a giveaway of 5 cruises. You got to sign up with Vicky Freed's webcast. That's easy to do. That's Coffee with Vicky and Vicky Freed's webcast. And it's tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That's Pacific time. So that's 9 a.m. Pacific time, and that's the time, and that means 12 noon if you're Eastern Standard Time, okay? And 11 if you're in Chicago, 11 a.m. So you got to make for sure you're on Vicky Freed's webcast tomorrow. They're going to give 5 cruises away to all travel advisors. Now, the Royal Caribbean is also excited to share. They've got Royal Caribbean will protect your current commission tier not only throughout 2021, but all 2022. So that's great news for us. For you folks to know that we're at virtually the top of Royal Caribbean's commission structure. And a lot of the agencies out there, I keep telling you, a lot of the host agencies and a lot of the other agencies are closing. And we have brought a lot of those cruises over, those future cruises. We've brought a lot of people over. We've been able to protect their commission, protect their cruise, and of course, now it's protected through 2022. So that's incredible. There's an enhanced and extended cruise with confidence policy that provides reassurance that your clients need to stick with us through the current and the environment and beyond. So Royal Caribbean is really out after your business, as all the cruise lines. I'll read some of those. Now, even more flexibility, cruise with confidence that has been extended to allow cancellations up to 48 hours prior to sailing. That's never been done before. In exchange for that, you get 100% future cruise credit on sailings through April 2022 for bookings made on or before August the 1st, 2020. So you got plenty of time for that. Plus, they're introducing a lift and shift your clients. So simply wishing to move their existing bookings to next year, protecting their original price and promotion, simply select a qualifying sailing in the future and give them a call. Just call Royal Caribbean, call the desk, and they'll handle the rest. It's very simple. You don't have to do anything with that. Also is if you book on or before August the 1st of 2020, you're guaranteed to take advantage of their best price guarantee up to 48 hours prior to sailing cancellation, ensuring that your clients are getting the best deal. So, guys, this is great for you. Now, Norwegian Cruise Line has some. They have a Memorial Day sale also. And this is bonus, onboard credit. Plus, you get all 5 free offers. That's the free reduced air, and that's effective 5/21 through 5/31. So, from this Thursday until the end of the month, you're going to get all 5 of the things free with the booking if you book between 5/21 and 5/31 with Norwegian Cruise Line. This applies to, let me give you this, new individual reservations only, so it's not for those that was canceled. Qualifying new reservations can be included in an existing FS or traditional group, and it counts toward the tour conductor credits. That's huge, especially for you agents that like to keep the tour conductor credit. And of course, you, as you well know, with ATB Travel, you get 100% of all bonus and all tour conductor packages to you. 100%. We keep absolutely none of that. And this promotion can be held as a new or existing traditional or FS group block, okay? So that's great news for Norwegian Cruise Line. And as far as ATB Travel, as you well know, we do commissions on the 1st and 15th. We just mailed out all of the commission checks. We just mailed those out Friday, so hopefully you'll have all your commissions by the time you're hearing this. You got your commission checks, and there was a number of commissions. I was really surprised the amount of money we sent out this past week, and that's great. So you guys are still got commissions coming in. People are still booking. You're getting your education. Go on and make for sure that you go. Now's the time. I keep telling you, get all of those certifications. Log into Ensemble University, and you get the Ensemble, all of them. There's so many in there. I go in there and I see all the training, all the certifications, and then you can log into your back end under Travel Agent University. Get those certifications. And also, no time to better than get certified as your master's in fun, or your doctorate in phonology and carnival, and all of the programs that they offer in Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Lines offer it, and also your Princess Cruises. Get your Commodore. Get ready to take that free cruise, because you'll want to do that. When this opens up, guys, you're going to want to be ready. Don't be standing back and say, oh, I should have done this while we were down. Should have had time. We know what this COVID-19 has done. This has really put a lock on everybody. But we are going to the office every day, checking mails. We answer your emails every day. You have a problem? I don't care what it is. Send it to info, I-N-F-O, at myatb.com. Info at myatb.com. We'll get you an answer. Doesn't matter what it's for. We'll get it to the right person who can answer that. And I know some of you, I still get over 4,000 emails a day from you. I try to answer those because they come in personally. But the best thing to do is to go to info at myatb.com. We'll get you the answers. I can tell you, we're working every day. We have home-based agents that are working at home, and they're working. We have people in the office every day researching and doing all your commissions. And also we're doing call-in, what we're doing by appointment only for people to come into the office. They make an appointment. We take them into the office, make for sure everything is correct. We do the safe distancing. So, and there's still that going on. And there's going to be some other changes as we come out. There'll be some software you see we're working on. We're working on some website stuff. I know there's a lot of things that we got to do, and this opens, we're going to be ready. We're working it as we speak. So what I would like to do is open it up right now for any questions you may have. So if you have a question, it doesn't have to be a question, it can be a comment. So if you want to correct me on anything I said, and there's a lot of vendors on here as well, so you guys can see who's on here. So if you have a question, type it in, and Amanda will give it to me, and I'll repeat it, because I learned the last time I was answering questions and people texted me, but what was the question? I heard the answer. So we'll do it better this time, okay? So any questions we have? Anybody want to know anything or any comments, Amanda?
Nothing yet.
No comments? Now it's about a 20-second drag from the time you type in your question and before we get it. So there is a little drag time, so we'll allow you a little time to any question you may have, any comment you may have. I know that somebody even texted me the other day, said, what are we going to do? I got great air to Vegas if you're going to do Vegas. I don't know what we got in combo. I don't want to do anything about the conference till we see what the industry is going to do. Okay, we know what's happening with it, and everybody wants to book their air now for September, and so there's a lot of things out there that's happening. Ensemble hasn't really done anything with their conference, as you well know, in Las Vegas in October. We haven't done a lot. A lot of people aren't. I don't want to call anything off until we absolutely know for sure, because I've got some dates locked in contractually. We can cancel that contract anytime. But if the contract goes and we get the rates and we get it even down lower, why not just all of us meet somewhere and have a good time? Because I can't wait for this to get over. I can't wait to get out there to where we don't have to fist bump or elbow bump. You know, frankly, you know, I'd like to get a hug from you. We need it, I tell you. So anything at all that we've come in? Or okay, let's see.
So first of all, you were up to 30 people in the room right now.
Oh, great.
And
You had a nice group.
I'll start off with a funny question. R. Bentley LLC asked how many different colored ATV shirts you have.
How many different colored ATV shirts do I have? Well, that's a question. Okay, how many different colored ATV shirts do I have? I don't know. I looked up there yesterday. I think I still have, from various different colors, probably about 45 different colors. And my underwear, I only have 3 different colors of the logos on my underwear. And I tell you, you never know when you get a chance to advertise. But I have about, you know, if you know Linda, Linda would make shirts. She buys shirts, so I have them from every different color. One thing I did grow out of is I still have, and I'll wear that, our boot camp shirt, Ron, that you and Tom put on so well, the boot camp travel agent training. I guess I'll wear that shirt too, because the boot camp travel agent shirt is a special shirt, and all of you ought to attend boot camp. And we're going to continue with boot camp. So thank you, Ron, for that question. And Ron, by the way, he is our ensemble direct representative, and that's who you when you go into ensemble, you see Ron Bentley's up there. It's got his number and his email, and email him, and Ron gets right back to you. That's one thing about like about ensemble, and especially Ron Bentley. We've been friends for many, many, many years, and he responds, and I tell you, he is really, really working to make for sure that ATB Travel and all you home-based agents get every information and every tool you need. So I can tell you that.
Oh, and we have Brandy says blue is her favorite, and Darlene says stop it, John.
Stop it? Darlene said stop it, John. I know what you mean, Darlene. Okay.
But moving on to
Darlene is, of course, she's one of our top bookers, and Darlene has been with us for years now. I think 10 years now, and she's a wonderful trainer, a wonderful mentor, and she's all over the world. I don't know when you find her home, and she has a beautiful home and a beautiful garden, and love you to death, Darlene, and miss you. And Brandy, blue's your favorite. I'll try blue again. I got about 10 shades of blue, I think. But thank you for that question.
And then Bucket List Coach Web Show says on hold with Vax for Hawaii December caution.
I'm not sure what that means.
And then we have
I'm not sure what that means. That you have something on hold with Vax for Hawaii. I don't. Vax is booking. You know, Vax is now owned. If you don't, all of you folks don't know, Vax is now owned by Apple. It's now ALG. That's Apple Leisure Group, and it has, and still Vax still has all of those many different vendors in there. And if you know Vax, you got to change your password every 60 to 90 days. You get locked out. But you know, all of those are in Ensemble also. You don't always have to go through Vax. You can go through Ensemble and get Apple and all of the rest of them in there as well. So just to let you know that. But Vax is still definitely a great booking engine.
And then Darlene asked any word on the conference?
Well, Darlene, I'll just tell you, like I said on the conference, we haven't canceled, we haven't added. The only thing we've talked to them and said, we're on hold with the contract because we don't know what the COVID-19 is. We don't know when they're going to open up. We do know that as far as flying to Mexico is wide open. What is not wide open in Mexico is staying at the resorts. All those all-inclusive resorts have been closed down, and the Mexican Tourist Authority doesn't want us even going down there for a lot of that stuff. But you can fly in and out of Mexico, and the rates are good with that as well. But we haven't done anything with the hotel or with the resort in Cabo. We still have the contract at Cabo San Lucas, and we're holding it. And who knows, let's open up and we may get even a better price than what we have. We got a 60% off with what we have, and that's not bad. But like I said, we've also contacted some of the places in Vegas that are looking to be opened up, and that's an option as well. We want to make for sure it's large enough to handle all of us, and that the price point is great. And then what we have is we can do something while you're there with shows and the training. We want to make for sure you have a good time. So we haven't given up on anything, and we're still working. It's almost a daily issue with us, but as soon as we can find out something, we will. And Ron Bentley is on here. He knows that as well as Tom Soames, who does the boot camp. They are anxiously, and they're still putting all the stuff together for this year as well. So, and we have vendors saying, I want to be in, I want to be in. So as soon as we do, we know that we'll fill the room for those folks as well. Thank you, Darlene.
Bucket List Coach Web Show asks, when is boot camp for 2020?
The boot camp for 2020 will be held at the conference, wherever we do the conference. As a matter of fact, the boot camp travel agent training is the first day of the conference, and it goes all day, and registration is always at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we start at 9, and we don't quit till after 5 or 5:30, and it is one full day, and everybody that attends boot camp knows that is so worth it, because you get so much. And last year I had so many great reviews from the boot camp, from the training that Tom Soames and Ron Bentley did. It was absolutely incredible. And everybody did a wonderful job. The cruises, Bobby's put on a program with cruises, and I want to tell you, we all learned something from that. To see the people in the field doing that means so much. And it's the agents that put on the program, not the staff. So it'll be the first day of the conference.
Randall says, hi, John, how are you today?
Randall Rout, our director with Royal Caribbean, says hi to everybody, and having a great day. And Randall, glad as always to see you on our live streams, and look forward again to having you on our training again and at our conference. And so when we open, we do, and we, of course, we go over all your emails and everything that you send us. We go over the live stream so that we hear that, and there's going to be a lot more. And appreciate your support, Randy. And I gave Randy the name ABC Randy. Always be closing. That's Randall Rout. I don't care when you talk to him, he's selling his product. But miss you, Randy, love you. No other questions from anybody? Anybody at all? We got a nice group on today, so we get a lot after this too. So we're going to do this next week. We're going to do it on a Wednesday. We did it today because a lot of you folks don't know, on Wednesdays every 4 weeks. Maybe we'll have to change it to Tuesday. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I'd like to do it Wednesday. It's midweek, and we get all the emails in. We get a lot of stuff. But on Wednesday tomorrow, I have my little procedure on my eye to keep my eyes going well. So that's why we had to do it today. Tomorrow I won't be around. I'll be down there getting my procedure done all day. So that's why we changed it to Tuesday. And I appreciate everybody getting on Tuesday. And we have a very nice group of you on today. And I want to thank you so much for being involved in our live stream. And we'll have it done this way every time. So is there anything else before I sign off there, Amanda?
CJ Rogers says, hi, John. Pleasant holidays here. I was glad I was able to make it today.
CJ Rogers from Pleasant Holidays. Wonderful vendor, Pleasant Holidays, and thank you for being on our live stream. We'll have Pleasant Holidays, and of course, as you well know, we had CJ down with us in Cancun last year, and we look forward to having Pleasant Holidays with us again. And they're great for Hawaii, great for Mexico. And CJ, thank you very much. We look forward to your webinars and look forward to your training. Thank you, Brandy Bell. She said, good luck, safe travels. We hope that for everybody. Brandy just was here for a month with her father, and she's driving back and forth to Oregon, driving 16 hours one way. I don't know how she does that in a 1-ton truck, but safe travels yourself, Brandy.
Sung Chang says, thank you, John, and the ATV team.
Who?
Donna says, thank you. Donna Sung Chang.
Oh, Thomas Chang from NCL said, thanks to ATB Travel. Thomas, always great to have you on as well. As you can see, we know what Norwegian Cruise Line is going on, and appreciate your support too, Thomas. I can tell you, I had a call this morning and said, I heard that NCL was gone bankrupt. What am I going to do? I have cruises with Regent and Oceania and NCL. I said, you're solid. Don't worry about NCL. They're going to be around. So wherever you saw that somebody says you're found bankruptcy, just tell them that Thomas Chang said that's not true. So Thomas, thank you very much for being on our live stream.
Okay. Donna also says thank you for keeping us updated.
Donna, glad to have you on. I think you're in Oregon, aren't you, Donna? I think you're up there running around the hills of Oregon, and I see all your posts with your kids running around free and with all the animals. Gee whiz, let a squirrel crawl up your lap? I don't know, a wild squirrel. But Donna, thank you for being on, and I see you're having a wonderful time.
And then Bucket List Coach Show says, what's your favorite Hawaii supplier? Eye-checking, FunJet, Pleasant Holidays, Sky.
Yeah, those three, that's for sure. You meant, question is, what is my favorite vendor for Hawaii? And there's a lot of them. And she mentioned FunJet. Yeah, they're good. Pleasant Holidays, who's on there, CJ Rogers, she'll tell you, she'll work with you. You call her, she'll work with you directly. They're on there. And Apple and Blue Sky Tours is strictly for, as you well know, just for agents only. And so, yeah, and they're all good. It's an individual preference, and there's a lot of good ones out there for sure. And I can tell you that Bell has been with Apple on their FAMs to Hawaii. They do a wonderful FAM to Hawaii. So there's a lot of them out there. Pleasant Holidays does it. Blue Sky Tours. So it's just a preference, what you want. But all of them are really good. That's why we only have those good preferred ones, because they are good.
Okay, and
Working with y'all for years and years. So thank you, Jane, for being on. No more questions. Listen, we have a big group, and I guess we have a lot. You guys can see what everybody's doing. You guys get to say hi to each other, and I think that's good. You can communicate while you're going on live stream, and that's another part why I want to do it. I want you to see who's on, and so as we build this thing up, the folks that are going to be going to the conference, you're going to see them all on live stream. The people who are doing all the bookings, they're on live stream. The people who are getting commission checks, they're on live stream. I just want to keep you up to date. And hopefully if we can do this every week and keep everybody up to date and keep you moving in the right direction, I'll do anything I can to help you. And that's anything. So that'll conclude this week's presentation and this live stream. It'll be on YouTube so you can see it and show it to your friends. And I want to thank everybody on here. And I just want to say safe travels, be safe, and remember safe distancing, keep your hands clean, and be good. And God bless you all.